So these are going to be some specific exercises for golfers to learn how to activate their core with the golf swing and how to disassociate your hips versus your lumbar spine. So the first step is just basic neuromuscular rehab. You just have to learn how to disassociate your pelvic and trunk area. So a simple drill is you're in your 5-iron stance, cross your arms like this. Can you keep your hips still as you rotate your trunk? Try it 10 or 20 times, and then you do the opposite. Can you keep your shoulders and trunk still as you rotate your pelvis? Okay, see, these are simple disassociation drills. This is like brushing your teeth with your non-dominant hand. The first time that you do this, you're not going to feel coordinated, and you're like, what is this? This is so hard to do. If you do it once a day, by 1 to 2 weeks out, you're brushing your teeth with your non-dominant hand. So again, 5-iron stance here, you're keeping your hips tight, and you're disassociating. Okay? And you do the opposite, and you twist your pelvis as you keep your shoulders still. Okay, so that's the basics. So step 2 is now let's start taking advantage of that and generating power with our golf swing. So what you want to do, you can get a ball like this, and I'm fixing or keeping all my pelvis and everything tight. So what I'm doing is like a corkscrew through my legs. I'm squeezing this ball, but I'm driving my feet down and out, and I'm keeping my glutes tight, okay? And what I'm trying to do is, again, I'm back swinging, come through, and I'm engaging my core here. I'm not moving anything here. So again, I'm squeezing the ball, I'm driving my feet down like a corkscrew, during or fixing the pelvis as I just rotate through my backswing and down to impact. And I'm engaging my core right here. So here, nothing, and as I'm coming down, I'm engaging this front hip and this side. And you can do maybe 4 or 5 sets of 10 of that, okay? Next step is to kind of make it more functional and more golf related. So what you can do is you can do it this way and just try to functionally, again, I'm doing that corkscrew. I'm keeping my feet down and I'm drilling down into the ground. I'm keeping my hips and pelvis tight, and I'm just rotating, coming down towards impact. You can do it single leg too. Like, one of my flaws is hip muscle weakness here. So I can engage it single legged here, and I'm leaning all on this leg, and this is just for balance, okay? So here, my hip is tight, and all my weight is through here, and this is for balance, and I'm doing that same drill, and I'm trying to keep my left hip tight as I do this. I'm not just arming it, I'm engaging my core and activating those muscles as I come down. You see my hip move a little bit on 2 of those. So I'm really focusing on keeping my left hip tight as I'm driving down, engaging my core, engaging these muscles. So those are probably the phase 2 exercises that you can do. Now, to really get stronger, we can add this into an exercise here. So you can take a pulley system or some sort of bands, okay? You're starting in your golf stance. Here, I'm keeping this tight. I'm not letting my legs or my hips move. Let the band pull you back to here. And then there's 2 ways to do this. One, you can keep your hips tight and come right down like this. And again, I'm not using my shoulders, I'm using my trunk to do this, okay? So let the band pull you to the top of your backswing, and then I'm just engaging my core right here. I'm not even trying to move my arms, I'm trying to engage the core to come down, okay? Another way to do that is, same thing, is you can let it pull you to the top of your backswing and break it down into 2 sections. Left pocket back, and then come down. Left pocket back. See how I'm doing the disassociation exercise as I'm strengthening? So here, left pocket back, and core. Left pocket back, core. And break it down. into 2 steps if you want. Because then the next time you go into your golf swing, you don't even think about it, and your sequence is in step and in line. So there's 4 or 5 exercises that you can work on at home to work on your golf disassociation and generating power with activating your core.